Pisciana, are you ready for me to serve? Are you ready for me to slay my cutie patootie looking old? So yummy. Welcome to the Renaissance Tarot, where I serve and I slay. I'm your most favorite and your funny Armenian guy here at the Renaissance Tarot. Dear Pisciana, welcome to the Renaissance Tarot. And I would like to express my genuine gratitude from the bottom of my heart for being part of this amazing community here and allowing me to also achieve this milestone. We did this together. Confirmation burp, sprinkle, sprinkle. We did this together. This is you at the Renaissance Tarot. Okay. So I will never forget that, really there is a huge, big population of my dear Pisces people on the channel. Okay. So thank you so much for all your continuous love, for all your support. My Saturn being in Pisces, boundaries, sprinkle, sprinkle. We all have learned to set some boundaries. So in a very gentle way, in a very kind way. So yeah, this is an amazing achievement, and it has been my pleasure to get to know you guys, as much as I've been able to read your comments, even to have calls with you and to assist you in any way that I can. I love you all so much, dear Pisces, and thank you so much for your continuous support once again. And I also want to say thank you to Pamela Pisciana, who sent me this hat right here. It says, I'm here to serve and slay. Thank you, Pamela. Thank you so much, my girl. So, it looks really amazing like that. Look at that. So I'm saying, I just need a horse, but you know what? I'm gonna save the horse and ride a cowboy. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So thank you so much. I just got a haircut chick. By the way, the lion over there was gifted to me from a very precious, sweet friend of mine who is also a Pisciana. Okay, so Pisces, we're gonna get into your reading from June 30th to July 6th. In this reading, we're gonna take a look at your past, present, and future. We're gonna clarify the cards and get some advice for you. So let's see what happened for you and to you, my dear Pisciana. So these are general readings, so it's not gonna resonate with every single person, but let's see what's going on, Pisces. Thank you for all your care. Thank you for showering me with your gifts and with your loves. I really appreciate you, dear Pisces. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's get into your reading and see what's going on. That one flew out. Okay. Okay, so your challenge here is the Hermit, dear Pisces, for the upcoming week. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Justice. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Your challenge here, Pisces, has to do a lot with coming out some sort of a isolation. Okay, a lot of you have been in isolation. A lot of you have been in a hermit mode. I strongly feel like the hermit energy here is also talking about wisdom. You are somebody that you have gained a lot of wisdom throughout the past few years, 10 years. I'm getting 7 to 10 years, a major cycle. And especially in the past few months, I think that many of you might have been in a hermit mode, just isolated from the external world, shutting down a lot of things and, just focusing on yourself and doing a lot of internal healing, a lot of purging, okay? And also a lot of you are on a spiritual growth and a spiritual evolution. The hermit here is a very serious energy. I wouldn't say it's heavy in a bad way, but it's heavy in a sense that you are basically picking yourself up, okay, from the ashes and rising. So like a phoenix. We're going to talk about this shortly. Now, in the recent past, there is the Ace of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and the King of Cups. You show up as the King of Cups in the recent past, Pisces energy. I think that something here in the recent past became too heavy to carry. Whether this was a connection, whether this was a job, friendship, the Ten of Wands here is showing somebody that's actually overwhelmed of carrying all the wands. And I think that you might have communicated with this person. Whatever the situation was about, some sort of truth was spoken in the past, and we're going to find out to see what happened. Now, in the near future, in the present moment, you have the Death, the Three of Wands, and the Moon. So in the present moment, I think that some of you are disconnecting from something or letting go an old version of you or of a situation. And you're anticipating some sort of a new move, some sort of a new communication. I think a lot of you might have been seeing synchronicities all around. I'm getting 333, 222 for many of you, okay, that you could be seeing, or 777. I don't know, those signs and synchronicities. There is the moon here, some fears and doubts about this specific situation, okay? We're gonna find out more. You could be dealing with the Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, could be another Pisces, Scorpio here, Virgo, or Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Now, in the near future, Four of Wands, the Hangman, and the High Priestess. In the near future, there is gonna be potentially a reunion here happening between you and another person. Hangman, Pisces energy, Four of Wands. As you can see, the Four of Wands is actually also the card of a proposal, marriage, or getting back together, reunion. However, you might not really rush into this. I do see here, though, this is a very spiritual connection, okay? The High Priestess is here with the Hangman. You're going to take your time before you proceed forward with this person. We're going to see how the situation is going to unfold between you and this person. So without any further ado, dear Pisces, let's get into your reading and let's clarify the challenge. Okay, so let's clarify the Hermit here for you. I'm going to clarify the Hermit. What is the Hermit here about for my Pisceanas? So the Hermit here is clarified by the Six of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Four of Wands. Okay, and then Eight of Pentacles here. So the moment you decide to actually allow this situation unfold naturally and organically, and you follow this thing called inspired action, it's gonna work out in your favor. It's just the way it is. I just have to break it down. I am so happy to break it to you. It's gonna work out in your favor. Because yes, you and this person might have been in separation from some time, the Hermit mode, right? The Hermit is holding the lantern, shedding light on a situation. But look at the Four of Wands showing up in your challenge, also in the near future when I said marriage here. It's twice. It's gonna work out in your favor. Okay, Wheel of Fortune here is a very positive spin. And Six of Cups here is nostalgia about a very specific person from the past. This is a very spiritual card, Pisces energy. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And anytime the Six of Cups appears, it always indicates a past person returning and coming back, or some sort of a reunion happening between you and another person, which is going to lead to a celebration and a lot of happiness. Okay, so with the Four of Wands, you could be dealing with one of these four fixed signs. Could be Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, or Taurus. Okay, fixed signs, you know, they tend to be very stubborn, but I feel like that, you know, this situation here is calling somebody to compromise, okay, and to conform and to lay there and to put their guard down. So that's a very beautiful energy. I think a lot of it has to do a lot with the fact that you have kind of disconnected from the situation and you have been doing a lot of inner work recently. So it's going to pay you off big time. Now, in the recent past, let's talk about the Ace of Swords. In the recent past, there was a brand new beginning with somebody here. There was a conversation that took place. Okay, but I see here a lot of responsibilities on your shoulders, okay, that maybe kind of cause you to disconnect from this situation. Queen of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. Could have been an age difference between you and this person here. I'm getting strong air energy, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, possibly another an earth sign. So a brand new beginning that might have happened. Somebody here might have been a little bit demanding, okay? Whoever this person is with the Queen of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and then the Knight of Cups walking away, maybe this person wanted things at a time when you were not ready to give to them, or maybe they were asking a little bit for too much. So it became too heavy for you. You had a lot of other stuff going on for you. So the Ten of Wands here is clarified by the Three of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. Okay, so, and wow, holy moly, all the lovers cards came up. So there is the lovers here, and you have the Three of Cups and Two of Cups, Ace of Swords. You try to reconcile with this person, okay? You try to work things out with this individual here. I think that you were ultimately looking for possibly just developing a strong connection with them and then proceeding forward to something romantic. However, somebody here might have been wanting too much from you, but also for the most part, I feel like the dear Pisceana, you might have a lot on your plate. You might have had a lot on your plate with the Ten of Wands here that you were carrying in the recent past. Okay, and here you are with the King of Cups energy. Not easy being a Pisceana, but you did it. However, I feel like that it came with a lot of tough decisions. Now, the King of Cups here, as you in the recent past, is clarified by the Three of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and the Judgment. You had to choose between work and a relationship for some of you. If this is a connection that maybe it was too much work, some of you might have just decided to disconnect, okay? The Judgment here is literally talking about a major decision and a realization that took place for you in the recent past. And for many of you have decided to disconnect, okay? Maybe just, it wasn't the right timing for you. And no matter how much you tried to work things out with this person, I feel like that there was also somebody here who might have been a little bit immature emotionally. Okay, and work came out to be, you had to decide between work, career, or this situation, or this relationship. So for many of you, I think work was at the forefront. Now, in the present moment, the Death card here is clarified by the Hanged Man, the Queen of Cups, and the Ten of Wands. So in the present moment, balance. Pisceana, you still keep doing too much. Sprinkle, sprinkle. My cutie patootie. You still keep doing too much. You still take responsibilities that you should not. How many times do I have to remind you? Not have to, but like, I care for you too much not to tell you. I think that many of you have a hard time of saying no. And you just take too many responsibilities on your plate. The Ten of Wands here, I can't make this up. So I'm saying it's showing up again. The Ten of Wands was in the recent past and in the present moment also. The universe is saying, Pisceana, take a break. Like, relax, rest, okay? Take care of yourself. Queen of Cups here. Now, yes, the Hermit is your mode, but you don't have to be constantly isolated. And, even in your isolation, you still take care of a lot of other people or a lot of other things. But now it's like you're just going to prioritize yourself. And it's okay to, say no to certain things and to focus on yourself. Meanwhile, with the Three of Wands, I think this is an energy that's like headed towards your way. The Three of Wands here, it's about somebody maybe has been waiting for a communication to take place. There is an anticipation of a situation to unfold. It's clarified by the the Knight of Wands, the Six of Swords, the Seven of Cups, and then the Fool at the bottom of the deck. So with the Fool here being at the bottom of the deck, dear Pisces, this is about a brand new beginning that can take place between you and somebody else here. Okay, there is a history between you and them. Somebody here wants to have a brand new beginning. Okay, there is a desire here for a fresh start, and could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. This person is moving from all the other options that they have in front of them. They're moving towards you. And also, the good news here about this person is they're doing a lot of healing within themselves. Okay, Six of Swords here is a transition. Somebody here is transitioning from old patterns and old behavioral patterns to something new, to somewhere new. And I do strongly feel like here that many of you are in this place of, you know what, I want to see tangible changes in this person's behavior before even I proceed forward. That's why you have the Moon here, right? The Moon here illuminates a lot of things. And we just started having the new Moon in Cancer, which is a new energy. It's a brand new energy. It's also a nurturing energy. It's like a baby. And your fellow water sign, right? My Venus is in Cancer, my Saturn is in Pisces, and my North Node is in Scorpio. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So I got 3 of the waters in my birth chart, and I'm a quadruple Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Mercury. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So for many of you are a little bit anxious about this situation. Okay, now 5 of Wands. Why are you anxious? Because there is potentially some sort of an argument or conflict that either was not finished, or you have a fear of something might break out again. 5 of Wands, the Death card here, Scorpio energy, and then the Lovers. You have a fear of something again may happen with this person again that may put an end to this situation. So you're not rushing into this, okay? There's a lot of anxiety. This anxiety also could be, what if this person rejects this connection? Or what if, I don't see any changes and there is still conflict going on between me and this person, and it doesn't go the way that I wanted it to go. But those are your thoughts. I must mention that. Those are just some intrusive thoughts. I think for some of you, not going to resonate with every single person, dear Pisces. I think in the previous relationships that you have been through, it has caused you to really be dismayed and have a lot of anxiety and always anticipate as if something bad is going to happen. It's because somebody here in the past must have been dishonest with you, lying and cheating and all that. But now it's like with the moon here is give it a chance. Give it a chance that this might be your subconscious and limiting beliefs and fears showing up. Now, your feelings are absolutely valid of how you feel of with this person. There is something must be very valid for you to kind of hold back a little bit and not rush into this. However, I do see here, it's like my intuition is telling me like, give it a chance, give it a go, because in the near future, you have the Four of Wands. Things can actually end on a very good note. Now, let's clarify. The Four of Wands here is clarified in the near future by the Five of Cups, the Hierophant, and the High Priestess, and the Devil at the bottom of the deck. So the Devil here being at the bottom of the deck actually indicates a very strong sexual connection between you and this person, okay? Very strong sexual connection and attachment also. If something is unhealthy, there is the Leo card here at the bottom of the deck, okay? So a very strong sexual appetite with the Strength card. If something has not been healthy, or, there's a lot of questions about toxicity, right? Also, the Devil shows us that, somebody here has taken the time to really contemplate what is it that they needed to change, okay? With the Five of Cups here, something that affected this relationship and this connection. They've taken the time and they are willing to commit, okay, to bring commitment into this relationship with the High Priestess, because it's a very spiritual connection between you and this person. That's what the High Priestess here is about. Now, the Hangman here is you're showing up in the near future with the Hangman, just like in the present moment, also in the near future. And the Hangman here is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. So for many of you, you're going to hold on to this connection, although it is going to take you some time to really decide, because you're going to have to make a decision, Pisceana, between like work, career, okay, or relationship. Because a lot of you have still a lot of tasks and job. Maybe somebody's getting promoted here, traveling. Like there's a lot of things coming in for you, and you're ultimately seeking, you are wanting to make the right decision here and not rush into anything that you may regret later. So in the near future, the High Priestess here is clarified by the Nine of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. Could be a same-sex situation with the two kings here. Doesn't have to be two, male, female, vice versa. It doesn't have to be. I'm just saying. I know you're very open-minded, so no judgment here. I'm just saying. Now, in the near future, with the High Priestess showing up again, intuition is going to be your best bet. You're a very intuitive sign. You're very psychic. You know that. Sprinkle, sprinkle. The High Priestess is going to literally tell you your intuition. You're going to see signs and synchronicities. I think you're going to see it everywhere. I'm getting here dragonfly, hummingbird, elephant. Somebody here has those tattoos, or 1111. Okay, so in the near future, you're going to need to see tangible changes, to see that this person has transitioned from the Ten of Swords to the King of Pentacles, because this is somebody that might have betrayed you, or maybe there is a sense of betrayal or abandonment by this person. And you want to make sure that they're actually coming in stable. They're coming in stable. They're coming in confidently. They're not being wishy-washy, not knowing which direction they should move forward, okay? And then you're going to have to make a decision, and we're going to find out to see what is the advice, dear Pisceana. What is the advice for my Pisces? What is the advice for my Pisceana? Okay, so you have the Strength card here at the bottom of the deck. A lot of healing in this relationship. This relationship, okay, could be dealing with the Leo, Queen of Wands. Again, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So this connection, Pisces, actually with the Strength card here being at the bottom of the deck, literally is being such a catalyst for you for your spiritual journey. This is catharsis. This is a very cathartic moment for you, okay? So look at the situation from a perspective of how is this situation helping you to heal, and there is something that this person must be mirroring back to you, and vice versa. You're also mirroring something back to this person about patterns that they need to heal in order for them to become better, okay, to change, and you on your story as well, on your side as well. So the advice here is to look at the situation from a perspective that there is a potential for a brand new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles healing, because Seven of Pentacles here, it's about the fact that there is history between you and this person. It wasn't built in one day. So I'm saying there is history. There is stories, there is chemistry, there is spiritual connection between you and this person, and then allow it to unfold in a way that's gonna bring a lot of happiness for both of you. Pisceana. See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So it's gonna basically lead you to a lot of happiness with this person. Just give it a chance. Let's see, what is the love message here for you? What is the love message for my Pisceana? Oh, you got the third eye here also. The third eye, my favorite thing. And you have time. You are trying too hard. Give it time. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Give it time. And the Wheel of Fortune here is when the right time is already here, you're just going to literally organically embrace it. There is no need to force it. There is no need to rush into it or to hold back. Just give it time and watch what happens. And yes, in the Moon here, we did talk about in the present moment, you're going to kind of be like a little bit not rushing into this situation right away. But there is definitely this energy of you allowing it to unfold in a way that's going to show you, okay, this person has done the work, and definitely there is a lot of healing, and I'm going to give this a chance. So, dear Pisceana, my cutie patootie looking so yummy. I love you so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for being here in this beautiful community. I'll see you on the next one.